all right, boys and girls. Hey, folks. Here, let me turn me down. I'm sorry if I'm a bit loud. I'm up in that high zone. Hey, guys. It has been a snow day today. So you got snow day cookie today. And, um, whew, we're going to get us started. We are, uh, Wake of the Red, Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Wake of the Red Witch is something else entirely different. We remember last time we tried to beat the cat who turned into a zombie. Hey, Pistol. Hey, Grimos. Hey, Owl. Hey, Hate. Um, and, we did not so we've been grinding as per normal. And we might need to go do some other things so we can get ready, right? We did get clapped by that cat. We need to grind and maybe get some gear and I don't know. Do a couple things like that. Here, let's see. We need to go. One thing we need to do is apparently go to Perdita and see if we can find that crazy old wizard. So we'll do that. Right? Get some catnip. What is your gear like? Water bottle. What's a water bottle? Okay. My gear probably sucks. I mean... I've been trying to keep up with it, but my history. So in the, you said in the Swift Solutions, which, okay, there's dude bro who likes the aminals. Okay, up here in the Swift Solutions, here we go. Spray bottle. Okay, here we go. There he is. What is that's not nature's tongue, that's spirit medium. 5-hole MP. Hey TK, what's up? Sagely Stone Age. This town is so remote that they're blaming. I can't make head and tail of that wonky right, and I suppose they do look a bit like Nazcan now that I've... Oh, lordy. Here we go again. Are we gonna have to translate this again? Hi, Morgana. Certain character that only appears in one location. Okay. Certain character that only appears in one location. You keep up bashing those Nino kneecaps. Oh, thank you, Kyo Computer. Hey, Kai. Yep. Well, we do appreciate that lurk. The lurk helps us out. You know, it's great. It's great. Let's see. Chapter 1 Magic. Ooh, back. Okay. Nazcan, let's go to... Here, let's start at the beginning, shall we? Well, here. Let's read from the beginning, because Lord knows... I'm better me than some folks, right? I mean, I'm just saying. I am less... I'm less likely to uh, be not safe for work than, Squick. Although Squick may join me later. Um, you know, there may be some joining. Okay. All right, so let's keep looking. There's Nazican on this page. He owes you some. He owes you some burgers. Why does he owe you burgers? There's the old wizard, so it can't be the old wizard. He's in there 2 or 3 times. Ooh, who are these? Oh, these are folks we know. Okay. There's the tools of wizardry. Yes, we translated this page before. There's the locket. There's the virtues, and how you pull from one and give to another. Oh, I see. They're not parts of a soul. They're virtues. No. This is It's RPG. This is a Studio Ghibli RPG. So it's a JRPG, but it's got the rip out your soul of Studio Ghibli and the beautiful art. Yeah, Studio Ghibli Pokemon. Right now we're almost end game. We're pretty much end game. Okay, let's look at these real quick while we're at it. Because what runes? Oh, we have runes here. What are these runes? Oh, these are the runes of magic. Okay. Form familiar, gateway, healing touch, draw poison, take heart, give heart, spring lock, travel, levitate, second self, vanish, chart chests, magic lamp, tainter's tongue, quicken growth, mimic. Oh, I wish we could do mimic. Yeah. Okay. Well, the breach time spell, maybe there's a hint with the breach time spell because you can only use that once. Spirit medium, puppet string, open mind. A secret ingredient. Wait, what? Remind me of that one. Okay. That's the one we used to get Land of Life. Leaf of Life. I wish we could do that too. Bridge, we've done that one. Spirit medium, puppet string. Haven't done that. Oh yes, we have. We did that a lot at the beginning. Insight, open mind, burden. We have not done burden. That might be an option. Fortune's Fool. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Yep. Wear cat, wear fish. Look, shift shape, shrink. These are ones you can't use if they're all grayed out like this. Yeah, you probably can hear Wookie. He is on a Discord call himself right now, so do your best to ignore him. He's talking to some folks about a TTRPG, semi-TTRPG game that he's running. So, yes, Whacker, very soon. We're looking for the clues to a puzzle, and then we will, unleash. Oh, that's the one where you summon stuff. And then we'll get back to killing fuzzy creatures. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not going to get the answer from you, dude. I'm just... Look through the chapter called Regions of the World. You'll find bits and ask him. There's a certain character that only appears in one location. Where? Okay. Alright. Even a whole word. Okay. Regions of the world. Right. Okay, that narrows it down quite. So let's start in the Summerlands. Oh, those are Nazcan characters on the spaces. Oh, lordy, this is gonna take forever. Okay. The Pac-Man, this half Pac-Man, the swirl, the thing that looks like a pitchfork. Pac-Man, half Pac-Man, 3/4 Pac-Man. Swirl, pitchfork, target. Target. Whoops, Tahitis. Okay, yeah, those. Okay. So it's somewhere in here. Hamlin. Okay. We'll get to the... Yeah, we'll get there. Yes, we can set them on a lot of fire. We have a Zorg, actually. He's a glass cannon. He's a glass cannon. But he's a glass... You know. He is. Oh, speaking of which, I've been listening to... We're right now... we're going to go back and do some more grinding before we kill the zombie cat. Or tame this zombie cat. But right now we're in the library. Okay, so all of these we've seen more than once. All of these, I think. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Did we see that one? No, we do. Darn it. Whoop, what's that? Glittering Grotto and Yule. And the Fairy Ground. I don't see where Xanadu is on the big map. That's because it's floating. Okay. I'm not seeing which one is original. Oh, unless it's Tahiti. Wait, that's different than the others. Is it this? No, it's not. We're just at the free the other city states. That's true. Well, my gut says do cat first because he was our first in the row, but then again, he could be the hardest, and then I'd be doing the hardest again. Old Smoky. Let me see. Okay. It might be Old Smoky. Yeah, it's Old Smoky. Woohoo! I did it without any help. I did it my own self. Veil spell. Oh. Okay. So we have a new spell that will help us get somewhere. Veil. Works, masks the cat. Ooh, creatures of wild. Well. Alright, thank you, Kai Computer. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for the sub. Let's go back to death and destruction, shall we? Let's do a little bit of killing around here. This is like enemy away, isn't it? You can tell what I've played. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, chicken have arrived. I'm having chicken for supper, guys. Alright, let's go down. This is one of the most beautiful games I have seen in a while. It's got the Studio Ghibli painted art look, and I absolutely adore it. That's Ollie. That's Ollie. Ollie is... Whoopsie, sorry, we're doing a little bit of a glitchy. What's it? Alright, let's do this. Let's... No, we don't have Peter anymore. We can't do our youth. Let's do...
Ready?
There we go. Fire. Oh, you really? You're gonna get Horatio out? Cast horse explosion. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think who I have out that's got fire. I don't know that I have anybody that's got fire. Let's see. Mighty Light. Let's do that. Ward? Really? I guess.
What can I say?
He feels threatened. Ollie feels threatened. Toilet obliterator! Danish dude. No, I don't have Zorg. Zorg is... I don't have Zorg... Oh, I do have Zorg equipped. I forgot he looks different now. I forgot we upgraded him. Herpaderp. Okay, so... Whacker. Basically, familiars are creatures created from the heart, and the ones in the wild are not doing what they're supposed to do, so you whack them around until they do. Hey, Poopsmith. Then there's Zorg. Let's see Zorg. But the point of this story was you were trying to save your mom, and that was I'm not gonna spoil, but whatever. It turned out weird, and then we are... Why are you warding? Yes, exactly. That's a good explanation. Yeah, that too. Because there's a lot of heart-rending things going on here. Ollie, when he dies, he says, sometimes he'll say, "I'm sorry, Mom," and you just go, "Gah." Well, that was some goodies. Alright. A little more grinding, and then we'll swap some folks back out. No, not necessarily lost. Just grinding a bit. I'm gonna swap some folks out, and maybe we'll try the... Let's see what you two can do now. Bubble bath. And we'll go try to do the evil zombie cat again. I don't need that yet. Yes! guess I named it Toot Toot. It was a fairy.
Roger.
A lot of these have punny or pop culture reference names. For Zorg, is a good one. Here, you can see. All right, we've got Smitey, we've got Danger Noodle, we've got Zorg, Horatio. He's a hornblower. We have Toot Toot. We have Go-Go. We can't name Go-Go because Go-Go comes named. We have Clark, who is a monolith. We have Zubumafu, and we have Bones McCoy. Yes, very punny. Very, absolute punny. Alright, so here we go. Let's... Oh, P, what are you doing? P? What are you doing, P? Oh, P's being ridiculous again. I'm really concerned to find out who P is. Considering who we found out the other dude was. Alright, let's go ding dong down. You want me to set some stuff on fire? Okay. Here we go. Well, here. I'm gonna set... Oh, I'm not ready. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this first. Let's swap out Hornblower for Peter. Let's swap out... I think that's the only one we were doing. Oh, but Toot Toot's only level 16. Yeah, let's go ahead and go, and we'll see what we can do. Those are mine? What? Mine are in there? Okay, I'll get them in a bit. Yeah. Okay, we are hided. We are hidden in the village, hidden in the mist, because we are... Oh, maybe we're not. Okay. Well, we'll set some stuff on fire then.
No slacking, you lot!
Here goes.
Ready?
Yep. Okay, there you go. If you're in the Ox, give those book suggestions.
We did it.
Zubumafu learned Light of Life. What is Light of Life? Restoring the allies' health. Okay. It doesn't do the cure ailments thing, though. Swap. Or that's what? C-Sense? Okay. Zorg needs to burn a night, yes. Well, the reason Zorg is under-leveled, Kai, is because we just metamorphed him. We just changed him into a mighty, mighty Zorg instead of a teeny tiny baby Zorg. But yes, Zorg can burn a night. We will burn a night.
Fancy your chances, do you?
Sweat. It's my turn. Here goes.
Also, Smitey can burn a night, too. And Peter can kick ass, because Peter is a griffin. Ah! Peter's a beast. Oh, look at Drippy dancing over there like he actually does something in these fights. The wooden spatula thing? Which... Oh, the... Okay. Smitey learned Yoo-hoo. Smitey knows Warcry. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Sorry. Smitey needs to learn. Yeah, Smitey is smarty. What wooden spoon thing? That's actually a magical wand. Oh, no. Well, the only reason I would replace anything fire-related is to replace it with something else fire-related, Whacker.
Stay calm now. Swain!
Step aside. Stand back.
Here goes!
Why are you wart? Okay. Hi, Matrix Bane. Welcome to WVPL. The Black Pants Legion is a the WVPL is a streaming project of the Black Pants Legion. All of us on here are members of the Black Pants Legion. Though sometimes we let Ox folks in for events and such, but main streamers will be. And let's get Bones in. And yeah, that streaming a variety of games, genres, and all that. We do all sorts of stuff. We got. You want something? We probably have it at some point. Yep.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Whacker. The two are not mutually exclusive, dude. The two are not mutually exclusive. Insane Asylum. Oh, water break. I got it. Thanks, Draw. He feels threatened, apparently, because he keeps casting that damn thing. I wonder if it's when there's somebody in the party is too low for the fight. So you got a 16 or 17 level, you know? Let's get up here and get to the cat. I did cast bail, but maybe it wore off, or maybe it doesn't apply to these folks, or maybe it's just limiting, you know? I'm trying to stay out of the line of sight of these turkey birds. But that is working about as much as... Whoa. Yeah, dude just wandered past me and... Okay, sure. So in other words, if we stay out of threat range, maybe. Try it now that we're in the town. Whoops, Vale is right there. You cannot use that here, it says. Oh! Dude bro saw me.
We're under attack!
Yup, so we are. Alright, Peter, let's do
Give it
this.
my all!
Well, hey, I'll say this is one way to level, folks. Fighting the townspeople zombies. And don't worry, we are probably not killing them. We are probably just knocking them out. And yeah. Well, this... Oh, I got an espresso! Heck yeah! Espressos are basically ethers. I'm about to be chomped. I can get up here and hug the. Okay. But they're not really zombie people. They're just.
Look, it's the crystal.
Skip, we've done this already. Alright. They're as soon as you kill the zombie, well, we're gonna try this again. I don't know what my life is like, but here you go. Alright.
Swing!
Allow me! Stand back!
I'll do my best.
What the hell? Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. It has a second bar, unfortunately, so it's gonna. Now it's gonna do this, yeah, where it goes all evil and stuff. All right, let's get back though. Okay. All right. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. I need to think tactically, Cookie. Did that cut off his spell?
Here goes.
Spells. All right, in your honor, here you go, Whacker. right. Well, let's get him up.
Roger. Oh. That hurt.
Ooh, ice does more damage than fire does. Did he get his nostrum? He did not. That messed up his nostrum. There we go. Now dude can cast some serious crap. You know what? We're done.
Let's go. Nice work.
Yeah! We did it! We did it! Woohoo! Smitey, Danger Noodle, Zorg, Toot got 5 heckin' levels, boys. Second wind, Go-Go, Swain, Bones McCoy. Bones McCoy learned Dark. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. We did it.
P, the crystal's right there.
Okay, here goes. Sanctify.
She says it's so funny, but it goes away. Sanctify. Whatever, has one to been doing. Okay. Don't you worry, you're okay. You're Meowjesty. We saved the day, guys. His Meowjesty is back to
The
normal.
mana was fed by the energy that flowed from the black crystals. They formed the cornerstones of the forbidden spell.
I'm sure they did, but now they have been destroyed.
Surely a mere human could not have carried out such a deed.
Could he really be the one?
Your Radiance, what
He
do
is
you
the
intend to do about
Fear
this?
not. The manor is but a foretaste of what is yet to come. This trifling victory only delays the inevitable.
Indeed. The more mankind struggles, the more surely its fate is sealed.
Yes, they cling to a frail, fleeting hope. But it is soon to be torn from them.
To see mere mortals raise arms against your radiance.
These are guys like the
An
Watchers.
amusing spectacle. We look forward to it. Now, Gallus, are we to understand that you have had contact with the boy?
I have. I wished to gauge his power.
Gauge his power? And you expect us to believe this? Can it be? First Shadar, and now you.
You doubt the word of a fellow counselor?
What nonsense!
Enough!
Your Radiance?
Enough, I say!
Yes, Radiance.
May I, your Radiance?
That was amazing, P. Oh. I have a feeling this is going to be... Well, there'll be plenty more war crimes. Don't worry about it.
Wake up! Father, why aren't you sleeping?
Oh, P.
The Wizard King, your father, he slipped away most peacefully.
But he's
This
there.
is gonna break
why
my
are
heart
you
some more.
crying?
No, I'm not crying.
Your Highness, it is time for you to take your father's place.
You mean I'll be Queen P?
Yes, that is what is expected, Your Radiance.
Your Radiance!
Really? I wondered
Your
if I'll be
Radiance.
a good queen.
And so, the preparations for the succession are all
Surrounded
in place.
by a council of
All
beings.
matters
Look
of
at that.
state have been
Your
entrusted to the
Radiance.
Council of 12.
Whose soulmate is she? That's my
That's
guess.
right. You don't have to worry your pretty little head about a thing.
Look at her. Princess P hasn't the faintest idea what's going on.
She is no longer a mere princess.
Ah, you are quite right. Please accept my humblest apologies. Queen P.
You look simply radiant, Princess P.
But we had better start calling you by your true name, Queen Cassiopeia.
But Father called me P.
You're a big girl now, and after today's ceremony you'll be known by your big grown-up name.
But
Your subjects are all toasting your health, Queen Cassiopeia.
They're sure that you'll take after the Wizard King and lead our kingdom to a glorious future.
But I'm P. I don't want to be a queen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm Queen P. You're flippin' what? P, was that really you? Yes, silly, I'm Queen P. You're in charge of a whole country somewhere? Then what are you doing here? You can't leave your kingdom lurch. Look who's talking. You left a whole empire. Ow! Burn, Esther. Yes, Wizard King's wand is Mornstar, and P is Wizard King's daughter. And they all had Mornstars, the Mornstar-like things sitting around in that. Alright, Flower of Youth. Look, if anybody starts wearing a green jumpsuit and starts having flames in their eyes, I'm out, okay? That's all I'm saying. Haha, we're doing this right now. Okay, I am gonna pause here. I gotta step away and do 2 things. I will be right back. So I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna put the BRB screen up real quick. Gotta do a little thing. Whoops. There we go. Be right back, and oh, a new horse available. Oh boy. And I will be right back, and we'll keep going and doing more. All right. See you in a few minutes. I have returned. Thank you for your patience with me. I got some ketchup and some barbecue sauce for my food, and I took a bit of a bio break, so there you go. Yeah. All right. Ha 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 ha. Oh, fun. All right. Well, enjoy, Whacker. Come back when you can. If not, we do have the VODs on both Twitch and YouTube. They're on Twitch for a while, and then they get on YouTube for in perpetuity until YouTube decides we've done something wacky or a certain unnamed. Yeah. Anyway, you understand. Oh, ain't that sweet? Marcuson and Swain talking to each other. That's a sweet. Well, it kind of was that way anyway. I have to show you the flowers, Oliver. Oh, the Queen's with us. Well, hey. I didn't realize Queen Kulan was with us. What does she mean by that? Oh! Dad's with us! How come Dad is with us? I guess if we're gonna... Hi, Tengri! Oh, let's talk to... No. Here. Let's talk to him and see what he's thinking about. Right? Let's talk to Tengri for a minute. Just because. Aww! Isn't that sweet? That was really sweet. Can you hear the choo-choo of the railroad? You know? Did we talk to all the peoples? Do not concern yourself with the workings of the wyvern. Warrior. Okay. Yeah, here you go. I did not realize or had forgotten that the Hamlin folks were called warriors. Because, because Hamlin, that's why. Well, I guess if you're gonna have... Alright. Let's still go to Alma Moon. Nobody on the ship steals stuff, Duck, by the way. He said that there might be somebody who did, and I was like, yeah. Okay. Let's go rescue the cow Leafa. Get ready for cow puns, boys. And perhaps some cheese. But, according to Night Owl, we don't mention the cheese incident. Rufus been chomped on.
Come on, you guys! Esther, leave it to me.
Slash and burn. That's nice. Why is somebody healing? Oh, I guess it might have been a glim.
Here goes!
Ward, really? Alright, dude. I guess if the zombies are coming after us, we need to...
We won!
We won. Yeah, he must be afeared of whoever's out there that they're not gonna survive. Oh, a cappuccino. I think a cappuccino is less than an espresso, though. Excuse me, an espresso. Okay. Well, it's good to know that Banana Dad is not in here. That Banana Dad is actually and truly with us instead of being with...
We can do this!
The friendly shopkeeper? Oh man, like the dude who sells us freaking masala? Which, by the way, is heckin' tasty in real life. Come on, Peter. Let's do the snowball. Oh, that's a zombie. Really, Ward? I do. I think it's because there's little bits in the party, like Toot Toot and Zora are gonna come to the others as low, and so they want to protect them. We are not talking about the cheese incident. I've been told I cannot talk about the cheese incident. If you want to see the cheese incident, go watch the VODs. Oh, cheese itself is amazing, but the cheese incident was a bit traumatizing.
We're under attack! Esther, it's my turn!
I do not know which was more traumatizing, that or the incident on the ferry ground, but both were a bit, you know.
We won!
It was... Yeah. Some people just really, really, really like cheese. Let's go up and save the Khalifa.
Flippin' heck, that big beast looks cowing familiar.
Oh no! The Khalifa too?
Yes, the Khalifa too. Alright.
Ready?
Here goes!
This is why God created warriors, so here we go. Stay out of the Khalifa's way. And we're going to unleash damage.
Here goes!
Oh, that got me a little bit.
Here goes!
I thought he learned Yoo-Hoo. Oh, I didn't equip it. Damn it. Yes. I have heard that line. I have not. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll go back to Dude Bro here. Let's do some Even Star.
Let's go!
Yeah, that did a thing. It's about to get her first. Okay, it's about to get our first, yeah, we're gonna have to drink a lot of coffee this time.
Let's go!
It's a good thing that Ollie likes coffee. It's gonna stunt his growth horribly, but, you know, at least he'll be there to grow. Hey, Oh! I know what to do with that.
Here goes! Let's go!
Sorry, Noob folk, if you don't know, Magical Ducky is my child, so there's a lot of in-jokes and or silliness that goes on between the two of us. Because that's just how we roll.
Master, I'll give it my all.
Oops, nope, can't be him for a bit. Let's do Toot. Get out of the way. Run, Toot Toot, run, Toot Toot. Toot Toot just got sat on. Alright.
Wait!
Allow me. Get a load of this!
Did I miss a gold? Swain stole a patty cake? That is disturbing.
Take that!
Alright. I need to go back to... Ah, no, wrong one. Why can't this? Oh.
Roger!
Dang it. Still have Nostrum. This is what we're doing now.
Roger!
That's why we saved those Nostrums. Let's do a fortune. See what they go. Oh, that wasn't too hot. Wasn't too bad. Let's burdenate her again. Oops, nope, I need all out attack. That's what I mean. Come on, all out attack.
Here goes!
Oh, is it a once in a while thing? Well, yeah. It's also because I haven't used it before. Okay. Oh, Swain, you're a beast. Or Clark is, I should say. Oh, gold! Yes! Peter got the gold! Peter got the gold! One Nostrum.
We did it!
We beat her. Nobody died. Damn. That's pretty good. Let's see who we got. Yeah. That was pretty darn epic. Alright. Alright, I gotta look at this. Sorry, real quick. Alright. Oh, Lordy Pete. Alright. Let's see what the drama is now. What do we do? Smitey's up to 42. Danger Noodle's up to 64. Zorg reached 17. Pyro Puff, there you go. Esther reached level 62. Tutu got to 26. Go-Go gained a trick shot. 30. Wow, Bones got 3 levels in that one.
Quickly, P, smash the crystal. Right. Leave it to P.
Leave it to P.
Sanctify.
Yep. My goodness, we have woken from a very long dream. All right. We will have to see what, you know, we are defeating these folks that we've had to fight once before because their brains got turned into pudding. Yes, they can see P now, and she used to be the princess. She's Queen Cassiopeia. She used to be the queen. So, I have my theories about who her little soulmate is, but I am not speaking them because, so did you, Bully Snake, did you see the whole thing with Shadar or no? We are not amused. Yes, you are, Moo. What a sweet little thing you are. Oh dear, she's crushing on the young emperor. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Okay. Thank you, Drippy. Yeah. Exactly, Morgana. What was that? Dr. Checkers and his elemental ex-wife? What? She's got it in her hand. Here we go, back into the storytelling.
Apis, at least I have you to talk to.
Oh! Yep.
What the council are doing. Can it be right?
Yep.
Earlier on, I
was
overheard
right.
the captain of the guards.
She has a bird.
He said the kingdom was in a parlous state. He spoke of people too poor to buy bread and of the starving dying in the streets. Yet, the council assure me all is well. Just who is telling the truth? Tell me, Apis.
This is most troubling. The Queen persists in her wish to involve herself in the affairs of state.
Should this continue, she may realize that it is we who now rule the kingdom and alert the populace.
Are we helping her get her kingdom back?
Surely it would do little harm to allow her to sit on the council, provided that we keep the more sensitive matters from Her Majesty's hearing.
Yes, and ensure that she is made publicly responsible for all of the council's decisions.
Ha! A most splendid idea. We shall keep our kingdom while she takes all the blame.
I'm really, really, really not liking this.
Father, I know you will be proud of me. Today, the council gave me their approval. I am to be involved in the affairs of state. Now I can work for the best interests of my subjects. I have taken a long, hard look at myself, and I have decided to put my subjects first and do all I can to rid the world of war and famine. Father, I have learned of the existence of an ancient spell with the power to end all suffering.
Gentlemen, you are correct.
I shall do you proud. I vow that I will master that spell and save my subjects and kingdom from despair. Soon, Father, soon I shall bring the light of hope into the lives of my people.
Idealism, woohoo! Was that P? Of course it was. Yep. Youth, faith. Sorry, eating my supper in the process. Youth, faith, and the next one's gonna be something else. So, yeah, we gotta go over and hug the rock again. Jump! No, don't jump. Well, of course you would say that. It's your flippin' town, isn't it? So P is pure-hearted too, but yes. Here we go. Let's travel to Hamlin. To Hamlin. Where? To Hamlin. All right. We are in Hamlin. Ooh, Hamlin is a beast. I forgot how big Hamlin is. Oh, shoot. And I have a memory of... Yeah. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. You will notice the easy jump away thing is gone, for sure. Oh! Caught by a fish thing.
Here we go! Swain!
Ready? Me!
Gotta break Swain's heart, though. Toot Toot learned water cannon. Ah, where are we going? I went the wrong way. Dang it, and they bit my back.
Let's go!
A cappuccino. Did you see that? I hear the game going, use your magic. I went down the wrong way. Blast it all. Because copies are like ethers. And if we keep stealing... 30 guilders. Alright. Fine, we'll fight this dude and then we'll think. He did? He stole an Albigon? Oh, that's nice.
Fancy your chances, do you?
Go. Alright, fine, we'll be there. Let Swain do his story. And yes, we probably could go without Peter, but we like Peter. Peter is the bomb, and so he is the bomb.com. So yes, we are definitely using Peter.
Nice work!
Okay, where am I? Ah, this way. one is blocking the door. We can't get through without fighting.
Here we go! Esther! Leave it to me!
Oh, Clark's. Oh my goodness, Swain got deaded. Why did Swain get deaded?
Neo!
Cappuccino. Oh, Swain. Why you gotta be like this? I'm just saying this might get a little bit interesting when we finally get to this town, though. Yep, we're being noticed, unfortunately. These hallways are blocking. Oh, and the zombie is gonna.
No slacking, you lot.
Esther! It's my turn!
We need to get to the safe Haha, they're broken. The mana is all over the big 3 cities, so but it's not over Xanadu, and it's not over Fairy Grounds, just over the big 3 cities. And over the Iron
What can I say? It's a gift.
So that was kind of an interesting choice, White Witch. Yeah, that's where the most. Oh, geez, that was an ambush. I got ambushed by the playful pop.
Watch this!
Fortune teller and yeah.
Esther! It's my turn!
Murder death to our way through this, I guess.
Nice work!
Alright. So this is the whole thing of intentions, the road to hell. Yeah. You are absolutely correct. This is a ambush. I have been ambushed. And I have made it to the shiny rock of hope. Alright. That's Swain! Swain is the hamburger! Right? Oh geez, I just thought of that. Swain is the hamburger. You're welcome. You are welcome.
We won!
Yeah, games like, dude, magic though. Why not use your magic? Use your magic. Please use your magic. So we'll magic him again. Oh, this bit. I hate this. Okay, here we go. Okay. If we do this right, there may only be one fight, maybe? Is this the right way? No, this is the right way. Oh, 0 fights. Heckin', look at us. Look at us being all cool and stuff.
Look, there it is!
So we're back here again.
Stop your whinging, man. I mean, it could be worse.
Huh? Oh!
Nickers!
That tank! That's the very latest weapon in Hamlin's arsenal. You're telling me machines are turning into monsters now? I cannot say. Whoa!
It's just a machine. Let's show it what for. Esther! It's my turn!
Ready? Now you'll follow it.
Ow! I'll give it my... Here goes!
Yep.
Wait!
Allow me!
Oh wow, that was nice. Storm magic, right, that's Bob.
Roger!
Bolt from the blue. That? No. What is cloudburst? Is cloudburst lightning? Let's do that. That's water. Not much. Okay. Let's get back to our magic. Okay. Bolt from the blue. Let's do it again. All the copies for this. You might end up all in that because look, we're already attacked. So let's drink a coffee. What, an espresso?
Roger!
Alright. We can do this. Here we go. Cloudburst is not an That seems to be doing the job, so let's do it again. I mean, I know it's a one-trick pony, but they keep giving us copies of something, right? I do not like the looks of that. Let's heal me first. And then we'll go back to kicking ass. Oops, not Windfall. That was not the right one. Oh well. It'll do some damage. Did some damage, not horrible, but By the way, guys, just so you're aware, if you haven't been here this whole time, these unleashes are monsters we fought previously, actually. So this is kind of fun. It's kind of like a fun retro game. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that's a spoiler, but it's kind of fun. Let's do an even start and see how it goes.
Let's go!
Yeah, just as good. Mix it up in a bit. More coffee. We're not ready for a nostrum. Start your cap up. Yep.
Roger!
Oh, am I not coming through? I turned myself down. Am I not coming through very well? Here, I'll move this up. And, here, I need to heal and hand myself. Well, if I need to pause, if I need to turn something else down. Here, let's fiddle with something real quick. And we'll see what's going on, alright, friends? Let's crank myself back up. There. Is that better? Is that better? I know the game is kind of loud, especially when they're yelling about... Yeah. If I'm too loud now, let me know, folks, because... Okay, all good. I'm up on the big screen. That's always fun. Did we do it? Oh no, just chance. Okay. Let's do that again. That's the little... Wow, we're playing it fast and loose with this booba. We are just raining. Hi, Jeff! I just don't want to redline you guys, that's all. We've been raining hell down on this thing.
We won!
Gyro grappler. A gyro grappler. Apparently we did a thing. Bones McCoy learned Warcry. Look at that. Just in time for us to be done with the... Alright. I am thinking about petrifying poke, honestly. I know that's probably horrible, but I never use it.
P, it's time for your magic.
Right! Sanctify!
Do you think that means everyone in Hamblin is cured now? Aww. Oh, he's a grunt. Excuse me while I face pound. I received a new alchemy formula. Yeah. I figured. All of these are good. Yeah, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, boys, and I think that's what part of this is. It certainly was for Shadar.
How could this happen? Every man, woman, and child in my kingdom. How? Why did this happen? Mana was meant to help them. Not this. Tell me why. My name is Cassiopeia. I am Queen of Nazcar. When I was a child, I was known as P. I lived together with my father.
Yep.
And did not want for anything. Then, when my beloved father passed away, I ascended the throne, little knowing what horrors awaited me. Ignorant of the affairs of state, I allowed the Council of 12 to control everything. But the Council paid not the slightest heed to the well-being of my subjects.
Yep.
I had always thought of Nazcar as a peaceful realm, but now I saw that it was blighted by greed and torn apart by conflict. The scales had fallen from my eyes. I felt the desperation of those ground down by poverty. I felt the pain of those fighting for survival.
Yep.
And I saw how I had lived a gilded life of luxury, a life they could never hope to enjoy. I decided that I must change. I would work for the good of others and do all I could to eliminate conflict. That is how I arrived at my decision. That is what drew me to the spell that would save the world. Mana. When I came to use that spell, not a doubt clouded my mind. I was certain that the mana would purify the hearts of my people. But then, my dream of peace turned into a nightmare. All those whom the mana touched became beasts and turned upon each other. For years, the nightmare went on. The years stretched to decades.
That's where familiars came from, what do you bet?
And still it continued. Then one day, I realized there was no one left. The council was gone. The guards were gone. My ladies in waiting, too. They were all gone. The mana I had unleashed had claimed the lives of every one of them. I am completely and utterly alone. But death is a privilege I shall never know. And who can say what this endless solitude may make of me? That is why I have decided to fill these flowers with my memories. If you have found this flower, I pray that you will find your way to me. That is my only wish. Until then, I shall be waiting. Always waiting.
So maybe not her soulmate, but a whisper of her own self. Crikey, there's tragic. Yeah. Smelly old Nazca. Nazca, huh? That's a blast in the past. 10,000 years ago. And Queen Cassiopeia has been waiting. If we can find the site, perhaps we can solve it. We can stop her from using it again. We have to stop her. Let's go find the Kingdom of Nazca. The Flower of Hope. Well, it's not quite Fidelius, Amaracus, and Esperachius, but it's damn close, isn't it? Yeah, Nazacan, exactly. Exactly. And also stupid old Horus, too. Which we gotta put... Oh, no, not you. Not you. How are we doing on... Okay, so we've got about an hour and change yet. So, alright. I heard tell that there might be... Okay, P is over here to buy... Oh. That's right. Like doodle-doo. That's the Gallus bloke. Not yet. Okay, we'll go when we go. Let's do a couple things first. Because this may be the last we hear. Is she still gonna save? Okay. Alright. Alright, well, I guess what's the latest played? Let's go. Okay. What's the latest played? Oh, he's in Horus, he's in Ding Dong Delio. Oh, now you tell us. Alright. Where should we go? Oh. Well, I didn't want to do that. Well, let's go to Ding Dong Dale for a hot minute and do that real quick. And then, now that... Still think, well... Besides, I want to look at the board.
Perhaps I'll buy myself a new dress.
Beans, I thought maybe I could do that. I don't see any track. Oh. Are these tracks? Those are the tracks that are always here. Have we gone back to the rat folks stealing things again? I thought the Rat King had stopped his beans. Well, we just beat him over the head for it, so maybe he's back to his troubles. I'm just wondering where old Ghosty is, if he's here. He doesn't appear to be in the item shop. Alright, let's go here and see. I have no clue where either he or it may be, so. There are some additional, you get some shiny, you start the game with this dude. You start the game with a griffin, which, in my opinion, that changes it somewhat. As well as some golden ones and some shiny stuff. There's a few, whoa. Okay, we went up to the cats. There's a few other things going on. Magical Ducky can tell you a lot more, I think, because he may know more than I do, because he's actually played, or at least he pays attention to some of this. I just play it for funsies. But there's some quirks and such that got worked out. You know, they got the bugs and everything. Some of the bugs out and such. But, alright. Ducky, if you want to expound on that, I'd appreciate it. I just know that the familiars and there's some, a few more boots. You know, a few things like that. But yeah, I think having Peter around's been a huge deal. Because Peter's the bomb. What? No, this isn't BTA. No. BTA was yesterday? Maybe? Look at the date on the email. They stack them up. Like, well, it depends if your client stacks them up. Yeah, no, this is not BTA. Sorry. Look, guys, it's not Tex of the Black Pants Legion. So named because he sounds like Tex. Try the YouTubes. You're both... Look. I am on this time slot every week at the same time. YouTube... Oh yeah, Tex might be on YouTube. He might be on YouTube playing BTA. That's true, he plays on YouTube. Tickets for Griffey and 5 other, that's mostly it. Balancing changes like the removing of the dragon fruit drink. Chest in a dungeon. Okay, there you go. So a few changes, few minor changes. Probably do need to go into... Okay, thank you. I'm glad to have been redacted of fired, but you are not Tex, so you know I would have been not fired anyway. But now if Tex fired me, that'd be another thing. But he wouldn't do that. He might though, if I get too silly. All right, where are you at, boy? You in here? Nope, he's not. All right, I bet he's in one of the places, one of the other places. Although, okay, chat. What are we looking at? Oh, we're at full bore, so we don't have to worry about that. I was gonna say, where do you want to stay to up our? We need some things like slumber knot leaves and things like that. Hickory Dock is the first boss, one of the first bosses we fought. He's a rat. I'm trying to remember where his normal spot was in Ding Dong Dell. Is it in the cat's cradle? Second. Up at the grave behind it. Oh, no, I didn't see him. Yeah, no. Up at the grave behind it. No, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. There's those folks we healed like 10 times. Went through the whole gamut of emotions with that couple. Alright. I don't know if I want to go to the White Witch yet. Or if I just want to... Yeah, let's go down here up and see if it's old Rat Man, if he's the one that's got our goodies. Because they were big rat feet, so I'm going to make some assumptions here. Small cat has vacated, I guess. I thought he was still under here, but maybe I was wiggling my feetsies too much. My small cat has spent a good portion of the day underneath the, well, we've got an hour. Underneath my desk. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody in here important, huh? I thought maybe he'd be the one that was stealing it, but maybe not. Beans. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, well let's... Oh, can we travel back to the... We cannot. Oh, the Iron Wyvern. Okay, there we go. Cheat with both hands, eh? Okay. Let's just go to Nausicaa and do it. Let's do this. Let's get it started. If it takes us longer than an hour, we're screwed, because I know they may be playing, we may not be doing... No! We may not be doing, whatchadinger. Toaster Tuesday is not on tonight because Will has a super duper sore throat. So he will be, replaced possibly by Cenas and Diggs playing their fun game, their Dip-a-Doodle game or whatever it is, the cute little, logic game they play. I don't remember what it's called, but we are going somewhere very, very far away. Let us look at the big one. Aha, all the way over there. Yes, that one. We may be doing that game. That may be on the cards, or it may not. It's still, because we do try to... Oh. Oh, that's not terrifying. That's not terrifying at all. But it kind of says land here, so... Yeah. A right stone. Do you write with it? I made it funny. Okay, this is a pathway. What is that picture? That picture is a lizard. Is this Nausicaa? Old oak leaves. Oh my gosh. Those are nifty. What this dude be? Oh, save. Okay. Yes, will do. As soon as I get out of this fight.
Fancy your chances, do you?
Esther, leave it to me.
If I get out of this fight. If not, well. I should. Here's Spear. Alright. Well, we're gonna fight this last dude and then we'll save the game and then we'll move along.
Vito!
Phoenix feather, hooray! Oh, I should have bought more of those. Flipperdoodle. Alright. Buttons. Buttons are hard. Yeah, here we go. We have done the save. They are running away from us. Okay. There are some serious, oh my. That's a Clark. That's a Clark.
Stay calm now. Swain!
Step aside.
Oh.
Ready? Ready?
Oh my. Look at that. Dinosaurs.
Stop! Leave it to me.
Ooh, we get a paleo lift. We can get it done. Yee! Okay, think about what we call a paleo lift, boys, because we got one. That's the other, I think that's the other pathway, isn't it? Because we went with the... What do we call him? Graves? Oh. Dr. Graves, right? That's my Palico. Rick and Mortis, that'd be funny. I think I'm gonna stick to this one. For now, but we'll hang on to Rick and Mortis. I don't know if it'll fit. Let's do it. Right stones. What are right stones for? Hmm. Well. Okay, there's a fish and a small fish and a jellyfish. And a beetle of some kind. I'm liking these petroglyphs around here. So somebody was saying on Whirlin stream this morning that petroglyphs were kind of a code, or kind of a menu for what to hunt and what not to hunt kind of thing. And how to hunt them kind of thing. It was kind of a hunt these guys, don't hunt these guys.
Watch this!
Yeah.
Esther, it's my turn!
Weaver Diva? Oh my. These look like third tier folks. Of folks we already have. Yeah, you're going down. Yeah, we got this. As I say, Peter is a beast.
Is that it?
Literal and figurative, huh? More espresso. Use more magic. I got one set of Slumberdaunt leaves, I think. Maybe? No. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's some sort of buggy wuggy. No, that's cat. Okay. Next one is a... Oh, Skelly Bones! Oh, these are the... Oh my! These are the symbols in our books. Look! Look! These are like these symbols here. Skelly bones, and they're not like, they're like the same style. That's pretty nifty. A quick spell. Right. My name is Smitey Montoya. Rejuvenate? Okay. Are we supposed to do that with all of these? Oh, that's beautiful. Shangri can now land on the Nausicaan Plains. Oh, that's how we get there. Hi, Tengri. Can we land on the top? Ah, boop. Unless... Ah, poop. Okay. He can only land on the dragons. Alright. So that means we have to go up here and cast that dumb bridge spell. Yeah, bridge. Bridge. I made it funny. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can land on just the birds. Hey, Wookie. Thank you for the sub. Look there. He just subbed again. Yeah, it's been 10 months since we started this hot mess. It's been a fun one. Ara Memore. Oh, nice. Good. This is gonna have a plot twist, isn't it? Oh, we can't. Okay. Nice! Making sure Jack's got his pants on. There you go, Jack. More pants. How you doing, Jack? Good to see you. Brace yourselves, everyone. At last, we meet. Cassiopeia? What's going on, P? All this time, I have been waiting. Here in Nazca. My flowers, they guided you to your death. To kill you. There's a deer in your front yard. Big deer, little deer, mama deer, baby deer, what? Daddy deer, what? My final act. I don't like the sound of that.
My solitude stretched before me, with no end in sight. All I had for company were my memories, the pieces of an ever more distant past. I tried to hold on to the happy times, hoping to keep my loneliness
Yeah,
at bay.
that's a
For
mama
how many years
mid-sized.
this
Very
continued,
nice.
I cannot say. And then, one day... Can it be true? Are you me? But why? Just who do you think you are? What?
She's broken-hearted.
What do you want with me?
She is broken-hearted.
I see.
And that's her heart.
You came to accuse me. To blame me for the loss of all those lives. Well then, I shall banish you from my sight.
Yep.
That's right. Banish her. Pour forth your mana and be done with them all.
Yep.
Yes. That shall be my gift.
Oh,
the gift of the
Mountain
White
Ashford.
Witch.
We have awaited you, your radiance.
Counselors. My beautiful mana can end the world.
Sorry, I gotta do something real quick. Alright. Night Owl, you can't hear me or see me?
We need only choose when that instant shall be. We may shape the fate of the world as we will and start afresh whenever we please. That is the power of mana. I hereby call the council to order.
Oh my. Yep.
What was that?
The White Witch.
Who'd have thought?
But how can...
Cassio, please help.
Silence!
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, up there.
Sorry.
It's a castle. Castle in the sky.
So, little girl, you are stirring up trouble once again.
Cassiopeia!
Why do you strive to save this fallen world when my radiant mana would start it anew?
Mana? You mean...
Yes, it is I, the White Witch, arbiter of the fate of the world. It is my decision and my right to bring this world to an end. The judgment has been passed.
Howls, yes.
It shall not be overturned.
The White Witch.
And that's a moving castle, but yes. I'd like to thank you all to agreeing to meet at such short notice. Let's find out. Yes, yes, your Meowjesty. We shall need floaty things, swoopy things, and plenty of shooty things. Floaty things, swoopy things, and plenty of shooty things. What do you think? Does that sound like a plan, guys? You can't go wrong with plenty of shooty things. Maybe some stompy things. Well, I'm sure Hamlin could get that in cover. Aw! Boo. There's Banana Daddy. Oh, look! It's the babies! All right. Oh, yay! Smiley and Surly! Mad Ducks. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie, says Mad Ducks. It's Mad Ducks. Now there might be a story here. Oh, come on. Let's see what they got. That's not much of anything. Kiss of Death. That, on the other hand, might be a thing. And, Peter and... Yeah, Yeah. We may need to do some grinding before we go. And this time for money dollars. Ah, dang it. We can only buy one. Peter. Okay. Oh, selling some things? Yeah, we can sell some things. Let's sell a few things, I suppose. Some of this old stuff. But I don't want to sell anything. Well, that's the thing is I don't know what... You know what? I'm going to sell these black worm stuff because I am not going to use them. And I need the money. You know? I'm not going to use them, and I don't think I'm going to use them in stuff. Because I don't want a weapon that's going to kill me before it kills the baddie. Really? Let's get rid of that. What is it? This? Catastrophic. Yeah, we're selling both of those. Sorry. There was armors and rings there? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm getting there. I just want to sell some stuff first, so I've got the money. But I'm still probably going to have to go. Yes. Yeah, see? Toot Toot needs this. That's not better. Toot Toot needs this. And then nobody wears these. Nick Scasters. Okay, so Toot Toot. Let's get Toot Toot equipped. Okay. What? The windows on one side are going wub wub wub. They were going up up up. Oh. Why not? They hurt me. Unless I can put them in stuff. But oh well, I sold them, you know? I guess I'll just have to figure out, can I go... I can't go anywhere, can I? Can I go anywhere now? Fiend's Fang? It says it causes chaos for everybody, including the wearer, is what it said. Yeah, it said it caused chaos to everyone but the wearer. Everyone, including the wearer. I don't need that. Anyway. Supposed to is to be a strong word, Ducks. You may if you would like. I'm gonna go see if... I'm gonna go travel and do some, yeah, let's go to... Yeah. If you would like, you may. I would be perfectly fine with you doing a... You per data the iron warden, the deep dark wood. Yeah, the deep dark wood was where I wanted to go. I'm perfectly fine with you doing that, if you would like. Well, you know what? I'm doing this my way. If I messed up, I messed up. Yeah. Please. Okay, so how this game of Squick or Not works is you, he's gonna put up a, he's gonna put up a prediction, he's gonna put up a prediction that, will be basically Squick or not, and basically what it'll be is you can bet with your goob, and you can vote whether the quote we pull up will be of Squick or not of Squick, and we're gonna be roughly 2 minutes is what I do. Other mods can do as they wish, but I usually do about 2 minutes, and you vote, and then when the vote's over, the mod who did the vote, who is not voting, or can also do the quote and then determine the end. So that's how it works. I'm going to try some. Whoa.
Stay calm now.
Yep.
Esther, leave it to me.
And yes, I'm fighting a fight while I'm supposed to be going off and doing this, but I want to get some of that equipment for my folks, and it's going to cost me some guilders. Peter wins again.
Is that it?
Yeah, Peter did a thing. Peter kicked the butt again. Uh-oh. I just took out an innocent cat. How do you feel about that? Hmm. That's true. That's true. I was thinking that as well.
Here we go. Esther, I'll give it my all.
That is a stabber walking, you guys. Yeah, but these are early game monsters, so. I messed up. I thought this was the area with the. Let me see. I think it's over here. I want the part with the. Maybe this is it. Yeah, this is the zone. These dudes. There may not be any here. Quick or not, this time for the full 2 minutes. Okay, same deal. Prediction, vote with Goob. In 2 minutes, he'll say a quote, and it'll be done. Let's get some more whetstones. I don't know what good they'll do us, but whetstones, right? Oh, this is really, really hard. Oops. You can't do ingredient sources on these. This is hard for me because Castaway Cove Peddler. Okay. I don't know what Castaway Cove Peddler. Okay. Yeah. Random Disney Valley. Yeah, yeah. Ukrainian tap waters. Okay. I need to find those big old dudes, and I don't know where they are. I thought they were back here. Ack. I don't see the... Did we overhunt the Ulf? Ulk? Do we need to go to Perdita? Let's go to Perdita. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. I do appreciate it. Even with the silliness, right?
No slacking, you lot!
No slacking.
Esther! Leave it to me! Here you go! Here you go!
Fair enough, Doug. Fair enough.
Is that it?
Even these dudes are running away from us. Fair. Absolutely fair, Wookie.
No slacking, you lot.
Please don't swaggle yourself in public.
I'll give it my
Ah, missed. Thank you, guys. Oh, really? Award now? Alright. Excuse me. I mean to cough in your ears. So Boomaboo reached level 51. That's the other thing we ought to do. See if anybody... How do you tell? Would that be here, or is that in the creature cage? Oh, he's metamorphable. Yeah. We could metamorph him. What? Oh, 4 or 5 a.m.? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry. That is difficult. Thank you for showing up when you are able to. That is much appreciated. He's metamorphable. We might do that too before we take on the White Witch, guys. I know that'd be a lot more work, but right? We've got these guys up. We just need Clark. Oh. And Clark and Danger Noodle. I think animals are chocolate, if I remember right. Whoops. Creatures and familiars. Beasts. Ice cream. Okay. Is Danger Noodle considered a beastie though, or is he considered an insecti? I think he's a beastie. Let's look for sure. No, he's not. Okay, he's not a beast. That's kind of odd, but okay, sure. Vermes. Okay, vermin I could see. Ouroboros, there we go. So what do vermes like? Sundays. Okay. Let's feed him some sundaes. Let's feed him this fancy sundae right here. That is my best sundae, isn't it? Right, well, not everybody. but almost everybody. Let's do it once more, and then we will upsy-doodle him. Yay! Okay. Metamorphable, so that's blue. Jumbo Star Drop, right? Here we go. What do we pick for him, guys? We have a couple of these dudes. We have these dudes already. We have a Floroboros. So let's do an Obscuroboros. Or what do you think? Demon's Fury, Petrifying Puff, or Healthy Glow, Upsy Daisy. Obscuroboros. Okay, let's do Obscuroboros. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. He is now an Obscuroboros. Means we gotta level him a bit. Look how pretty he is! He's the prettiest belle of the ball. Alright. Who's the other one that can be morphed? Clark. We just picked up a... What did we pick up? We just picked up a... Well... Right, exactly. Exactly. What do you think, Duck? Should we level him up or wait? Well, no, there isn't really wait, because this is kind of final boss time. So, we just need to figure out what he eats, right? Automata, I think, eat chocolate, but I can't remember. Where are the automata? Oh, there they are. Flan. Okay. The robots like flan, guys. Alright, let's feed Clark. Super duper fancy flan, shall we? Super duper fancy fruit flan. Yeah, so we may just... One more, let's feed this one. Nom 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 nom. Alright, so I want to know, should we go... And he is a Jumbo Star Drop. Right there, I've got 4 of these. Or Sun Drop. He's a Sun Drop, sorry. Star Drop's yellow. Should we go... We got some of these. We got one of these dudes. But what a Neolith? Spiral Fire Blunt. We've got a Paleolith. We just don't have a Neolith yet. Should we do? I just don't know. Let's look at the tricks list. Spiral Fire Blunt. I don't know what those other two, but he's fire based or he's thunder based. Whoa, Trixie! But we have one of these dudes already. We have a Paleolith in our box. So if we need him, we could pull him out. But he doesn't level unless we stick him. It's kind of dumb to have 2 of the same ones. Those of you who know, what say you? Do we go with this dude? Make him the tankiest tank to tank and sort of draw ire? Or shocking. Even though we have one. Haha. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I think we're gonna make him a Neolith. Here we go. Hey, Sassy. Neolith it is. If I did it wrong, well, I'll pull the Paleolith out and we'll fight with him and level him for a bit, too. But, there you go. Yeah! Let's level these dudes.
Here we go! Esther, I'll give it my all.
What Clark's out there doing? Little dude.
Next time.
Look at him! He's so cute! He looks like a chocolate pizza. He just got 5 levels. 7 levels? Yeah, I'd say this is the place to level these dudes up.
Let's do it! Esther, it's my turn.
Let's kill the claptrap. Kill the claptrap. Kill the claptrap. What kind of pizza, Thunder, and why is should I start the large question about pizza or should I not? What kind of pizza you got tonight, Thunder? Okay, let's see what I can alchemize. Let's see. Fish burger. I can do this. I can make... Or I can make cheeseburger. I need to go get some closed shrimp. I have, yeah. Bottles of creamy milk I've gotten 2. Espresso. I need another bundle of slumber knot leaves. Oh, I could make a couple of these. 100 HP and MP. Said your secrets. Let's make a few of these. What? No, well, the tonic is the HP one, yeah? I don't know if I want to waste that. I need more Phoenix Feather, though. Ooh, Papa Murphy's stuff, Chicago. Okay. Knickerbocker Glory. Knickerbocker! Oh, and well, I can't do that anyway because I don't need big bananas or cranberries. And I can't do ingredient sources. Jumbo Moon Drop. Jumbo Star Drop. Jumbo Sun Drop. Okay. Tutti Frutti ice cream. I need those cranberries. I don't know where the cranberries are. But that's okay. I don't really need them, I guess. Formulate for weapons. I don't know. See, it's really hard to... it's really hard to do these because I don't have my guys in front of me going, how much does this do? You know? Watchmaker's Axe. Like I could do this. Watchmaker's Axe. Let's see. Oh no, I only have 1 sprocket though. Hey, Laughing Man. We used to and or still do, but they've kind of We have a problem here with our foodstuffs. In that, they often, jade markles and I need more sprockets. They often, what am I saying? They often, their service, because we have a weird thing going on here that it's difficult for people for business owners to retain workers because of the primary industry here, that they can go and get twice the paycheck the first day, and so nobody wants to work, and if they do, they think they can get a lot of. We'll say it's a employees market here, and we'll leave it at that. And so it's hard for employers to find good help. Hey, Septagon. This one I want. Depends. What kind of pizza are you making? Pizza is basically a bread. It's okay. I'm gonna go off on a rant. But pizza is basically a bread with stuff on it. So Worm King scale. How do you get a star pearl? Poop. I can't. It won't tell me. Medal of impunity. Medal of dexterity. Berserker's badge. Battler's badge? Can I make a battler's badge? I can buy one though. Maybe. Storm seal. Okay. See, this is hard for me because here, let me see. What was it I did make? I made a sword? Was it a sword? I don't think it was a sword. I think it was a... Wasn't a spear. Dragon lance. Reuben pizza would be good. Yeah. Yeah. I found out that when I went up to visit my favorite eatery and was bought out and went to... Yeah, crap. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Dead man's duds. What do we got? Anything better? Nope, that's not better. Mystic's robes. I hate this because I hate not being able to make the stuff while looking at the other stuff so I know what I'm getting, whether it's what I want or not. Drives me batty. Okay. It makes it not very useful to me because I can't compare because I'm not going to sit here and write down. I guess I could do it with a wiki, but then I wouldn't do it on stream. Tater tots and pickles? I don't know that I would eat tater tots and pickles. Of course, I'm an Idahoan, so I am picky about my taters.
Esther, I'll give it my all.
Or I grew up in Idaho, I should say. I'm picky about my taters. Really? You're gonna ward now? It's the babies. It is absolutely having the littles the tinies in the party. He's like, you have characters, you have what you call it that are not up to snuff. I need to protect them. Which I get, but holy potatoes, the MP. Sorry, I'm ranting. And we got about 10 minutes, guys, so we are not gonna get... Yeah, exactly, potatoes. Got about 10 minutes, and then I will be done. And then shortly after I am done, folks, I don't know if it'll be right away or half an hour or something like that. Sometimes they like to leave a couple minutes between for the back-end sake. But shortly we will have Diggs and Cena playing Zomboonies. Or however you say that game. The logic game with the little dudes that they go around, the little blue dudes. And they have to do all the puzzles, and it gets harder and harder every time. They have a lot of fun with that. Yes, yep, Zoombeamies. Yes, that one. So they may be doing that because Will, Mr. Toaster Tuesday himself, is not feeling wonderful tonight. So, guys, I'll tell you this. Most of the folks who stream on here, unless A, they have to do work things, B, they're sick, or C, they're just not in the point where they're going to be awesome for you guys. We try to do our best to be here because this helps us as much or more as it helps you. We love doing this. We found a thing that we love doing, and you know, you guys have made this. Yeah. You guys have made this an absolutely fun thing. I'll tell you what I've said before. The Legion, during the late unpleasantness, kept me sane, and this is helping keep me focused on things I need to do because, you know, if I get my stuff done, I can stream. You know? If I have my life in order, I can stream. So it helps me do better. Right? Yep, exactly. We're here because this is fun.
Is that it?
I'll tell you, this started. The Texas whole thing started a while back, like about 10, 11 years ago, when he decided to choose a recording, buying a recording stuff instead of more alcohol.
Here goes nothing.
Yep, and I think that was a wise decision, and I think those of us who are making the decision to spend time with each other now, it's a wise decision. There you go. That's my 2 cents, and thanks for hanging out with me. I will finish this fight, and then we'll close up because it's 5 kill, and I like to be prompt. Absolutely, butterfly effect all the way. He's one dude, but he's one dude that did a thing that was a catalyst for a lot of people. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and save. And yes, I do save twice. I have a reason for that, but it's immaterial. Alright, thank you for coming tonight. I thank you for listen to me rant about all the things and wander around and level up my characters and beat all the zombie kings. And tonight we beat the zombie cat, we beat the zombie cow, and we beat the zombie tank. So we got it all done, guys. And now we're getting ready to go up, and we heard the real truth about P and about the White Witch, and we're going to go up and we're going to fight her, or that's the thought, is we're going to go up and fight her, and we're going to do that. And then if I finish this, we can do a little more wrapping up or whatever, and then, well, I've got Ni no Kuni 2 on tap. So there's that. And I've got some, although I may do another, push button, climb stairs, throw hands. Yes, we did that one. I may do a game between the two Ni no Kunis. I have a game that I have usually push button. Well, sometimes the throw hands is before the climb stairs, but it depends on where the throw hands dude is. Anyway, I have a game that I thought about playing next, which is called, it's a typing game. It's called Epistory. I've been playing it. It's a weird game to stream, but it's beautiful. So I picked it up for free on a free thing, and so I thought I may restart it and show it to you guys and have that as a palate cleanser before I start the next one, or I could just go straight into 2. You know, we can talk about that as we close up. But again, my name is the Cookie Mama. This has been Nino Cookie, and I really, really, really appreciate all of you hanging out with us. I appreciate your fun and helping me name things and getting through this. So have a wonderful evening, folks, and we'll see you. Possible Zoom beanies next. If not, somebody else may pop in and see. All right. Have a great night.